especially spiritual growth. Because number one, it is growth that grants you access to inheritance in the kingdom. There are so many things that Christ has paid for that are yours. They are supposed to be your inheritance. But as long as you remain a baby Christian, you cannot access them. There is nothing you need that Jesus will now have to go and settle down and be thinking of creating them. All that you need to live the kingdom life is already available in Christ. The Bible said God has blessed us with all spiritual blessings located in the heavenly places. In 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9, he said, for eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, it has not yet entered into the heart of man, the things which God has. Did he say God is going to prepare? God is going to rally around to prepare. He said the things are already what? Are you aware that in this service, if you secure healing, this service, your healing didn't happen today. Your healing happened 2,000 years ago on the cross. It was today that you were privileged to lay hold on your healing. Because everything that you need and will ever need to live the kind of life that God expects you to live is already prepared, is available. But you cannot access what is available until you mature, until you grow. In certain countries, and if we use Nigeria as our own country, for example, no matter the inheritance that your father left behind for you, you are never granted access to enjoying those inheritance until you are above age 18. Yes, there is a car kept for you. There is a business kept for you. There is that, there is this, there is that, there is this. But it is never handed over to you from the court until you arrive the stage of maturity. Because it is believed in the court of law that there are certain inheritance that if it is handed to you, instead of helping you, it will hurt you. Have you ever seen where a father loves a child so much? The child is just about 3 years old, but because the father loved the child so much, he now gave the child the key and said, go and ride car. Instead of helping him, it will end up hurting him. And that is the way and the situation in which many of us are found. Certain inheritances available for us, prepared for us by Jesus, but we are not enjoying them, we are not experiencing them because we have not made up our mind to grow. We are intentional about growing physically. We don't skip our meal. We eat breakfast, we'll eat lunch, we eat dinner. And some of us eat good night. No, there is good night eating. It's just a way of saying bye-bye to food till tomorrow morning. Very intentional. We don't skip. Eat in the morning, eat in the afternoon, eat in the evening, eat in the night. Very intentional. And when you wake up in the morning, you realize your muscles everywhere is flexing. We are intentional about developing our soul and our mind. So we go to school. We move from JSS 1 to JSS 2. We move from JSS 2 to JSS 3. But when it comes to the matter of spiritual growth, we are lazy about. We are careless about it. God sent me this morning to tell somebody, there are so many things I have kept for you that I have not given to you, not because I don't love you, but because you have refused to grow. If you grow, I will grant you access to inheritance. And you realize that Jesus Christ, our Father, died on the cross of Calvary